I'm gonna tell you a story, but the first thing I would send is time doesn't work the way you think as you my uncles and one side you welcome the call. Alright, moving on over. Moving on up, moving on up to the west side. Anyway, moving on to, alright, hungers. So hunger is a thing that in Beast is about satiety, or basically being well fed. In terms of whatever nightmare effectively that they effectively the way they gather fear in order to feed themselves, basically, because effectively beasts feed on fear. That's just kind of their deal. All right, so we have the predators. Predators are beasts who hunger for prey. Some predators hunt in catch and release fashion, or even engage in symbolic predation, such as private detective hunting down information about a target. But others must kill to save their hunger. Predators cannot hunt by ambush tactics. They must actively run down their prey, and even those who don't kill must cause some harm at the conclusion of the hunt. Ruin reputation or sabotage or relationship fortunes as well as a bloody nose or blackened eye. Target must be made aware that they were hunted and the beast was the one who caught them. Because it's all about, like, in this case, it is all about the predator-prey relationship. Like, prey, unless they're got, like, actually, no, even when they're got, like, right then, by, like, the swooping eagle, they still know they got caught. They still know they got caught, because they get et. And there's no confusion about who eats them, because there can't be. Which is why the target must be aware that they were hunted and the beast was the one who caught them. Because otherwise, the ritual doesn't work. At high levels of satiety, because that's a culpa. It's a ritual. It's a Chayaswapna. It's a Chayaswapna culpa. Oh yes. Do I still have the word for predator? Whatever. I can look it up in another one. I still have to do the actual like mantra associated with these for feeding. I haven't done it yet. That's all. I actually did it between episodes, but I need to look up the the things again. Oh, and I also do need to be able to figure out how these work, so I can figure out which hunger my beasts best feed on, and so that I can visit my hunger on others, like a hunger for outing people who like CP. I think that's my prey. CMs and people who like CP. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with that. I'm a predator. Am I prey? CP and CP lovers and CMers. Not okay. At high levels of satiety, predators can feed by hunting down the most dangerous prey, those that could potentially kill or seriously harm them if the tactic tables were turned. I mean, that's basically all of them. I guess at the highest levels is me going after, like, I don't know, worldwide trafficking cartels and, like, I don't know, senators that have CP collections. Seems like a good place to go to. Alright, so this may include dangerous supernaturals or simply a powerful, well-connected, or well-prepared mortal. As satiety drops, less challenging prey will suffice. At very low satiety, even hunting down animals may work. That makes sense. Actually, that makes sense inherently, that animals would work. Because of the way, because of being a primordial beast, it would make sense to me. Alright, Nemesis are beasts who hunger for punishment. Individual Nemesis vary in what kind of behavior they consider. Okay, so this one, because there isn't a word for nemesis in Sanskrit, would be adversary or pramathika. Who hunger for punishment. Individual nemesis and what kind of behavior they consider worthy of punishment and what kinds of punishment they made out. But in order to feed effectively, the victim must be aware that it is a punishment and that what they're being punished for. In a very similar way to the predator-prey thing, if you're judging someone, but they don't know what for, there's literally no point. I'm judging you. Why? Silence. What's even the point of this then? And if they don't know why they're being punished, there's literally no point. The punishment chosen by the Nemesis may be out of proportion for the severity of the transgression. They are not interested in justice, only in fear. That's also an actually important distinction. Because adversaries don't necessarily care about justice. They just don't. That's not really the nature of a Nemesis. The complexity of Nemesis schemes is proportional to her current satiety. At high satiety, oh, this is the Jigsaw template. Yeah, this is the Jigsaw template. One could argue that the Jigsaw dude actually interested in his own brand of low justice. However, as a beast, it's about revenge. And that makes perfect sense for that dude. Justice and revenge often have a lot of blurred lines because a lot of times, sometimes someone's crimes, human law will not suffice. And so if your definition of justice is only within the human law, then justice in some cases is literally not even on the table. But revenge pretty much always on the table. So yeah, at high satiety, they must punish by elaborate and drawn out as long as possible, whether that means days of torture or months of smear campaigns, or however long it takes them to die inside that room. At lower levels of satiety, the beast must compete without such intense suffering as long as the target understands why this is happening to it. But they have to know why. Which is actually important about Jigsaw, is usually they figure out why right around the time they die. And if they don't figure out, actually no, wait a minute, if I remember correctly, because it's been a long time since I've only seen like one or two of them. It's been a long time since I've seen any of the Saw movies. But I feel like one of the only things that gets you even like partial salvation from that guy is figuring out why. And that's the thing. His particular complexity of scheme is like, yes, the target understands why this is happening to them. And then they might be able to get off with only losing a foot. But if they can't figure it out, this is the kind of thing where there's like a bunch of targets, and as long as he gets at least one of them to understand, like the why, especially if he gets all of them, then it can go from like a light meal to a vast feeding. Like, taking that guy as a beast is actually probably pretty easy. All right, I'm going to wrap that up from here. And that is Predators and Nemesis. Thank you for watching. Please feel free to like, share, comment, and subscribe.